So according to this definition, we will be given a relation, and if this relation is between the same member, if this relation is between the same member A, then it is called reflexive. If it is given in two elements A1 and A2, A1 का A2 से जो रिलेशन है वही रिलेशन A2 का A1 से होना चाहिए. जैसे A1 A2 आपस में ब्रदर हैं, तो दोनों यदि मेल हों और A1 is brother of A2, then A2 is also brother of A1. Such a condition is called symmetric. And in case if three elements A1, A2 and A3 are given, the relation between A1 and A2 is there, and the same relation between A2 and A3 is there, and if we find that this same relation is between A1 and A3 is also there, then it is called transitive. And if a relation has all three properties, then such a relation is called equivalence relation. Now there is an example. Let T be a set of all triangles with a relation R in T. It means we are given relation R in set T, and T is a set of all the triangles. This is given by R equal to T1, T2 such that T1 is congruent to T2. It means these two triangles will be congruent. We are given a relation of congruency of two triangles. Now for reflexive, what will we do? Consider T1 T1, because we will find the relation between the one element. If an element has the same relation with itself, then it is called reflexive. So consider T1 T1. Now applying the definition, T1 is symmetric to T1. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So T1 T1 belongs to R. It means R is reflexive. Symmetric, the relation that is given, congruency, the relation congruency of two triangles is reflexive because a triangle is congruent to itself. Now we will consider for symmetric, if T1 T2 belongs to R, it means this pair is already given in R. So the definition says T1 is congruent to T2. If T1 is congruent to T2, then we can say T2 is also congruent to T1. It means T2 T1 belongs to R. Here T1 T2 is given in R. We have proved T2 T1 in R. It is symmetric. R is symmetric. Now in case of transitive, if T1 T2 belongs to R and T2 T3 belongs to R, these two pairs should belongs to R very first. Now we will prove that T1 also have the same relation with T3. So if T1 T2 belongs to R, it means T1 is symmetric to T2, and T2 T3 belongs to R, it means T2 symmetric to T3. So T1 symmetric congruent to T2 and T2 congruent to T3, it means all the three triangles are congruent. T1 congruent to T2 congruent to T3. It means T1 congruent to T3. This triangle is also congruent to this triangle. It means T1 T3 belongs to relation R. R is transitive. Hence R is equivalence relation because it is reflexive, it is symmetric, and it is also transitive. Now there is another example. Show that the relation R in the set 1 2 3 given by 1 1 2 2 3 3 1 2 2 3 is reflexive but neither symmetric nor transitive. Reflexive, as 1 1 2 2 3 3 belongs to R. All elements of set 1 2 3 are related to themselves. It means R is reflexive. यानी जो रिलेशन दिया है 1 का 1 से वही रिलेशन है तभी ये R में है, 2 का 2 से वही रिलेशन है तो ये R में है, 3 का 3 से भी वही रिलेशन है तो ये R में है. इट मीन्स 1 2 3 अपने आप के साथ भी वही रिलेशन रखते हैं जो कि गिवन होना चाहिए इसमें. सिमेट्रिक में 1 2 बिलोंग्स टू R बट 2 1 डज नॉट बिलोंग टू R. देखिए 1 2 इसमें है लेकिन 2 1 नहीं है, इसका मतलब ये सिमेट्रिक नहीं है. और नहीं है के लिए हमें एक एग्जाम्पल देना होगा जो कि नहीं है को प्रूव कर देगा. ट्रांजिटिव 1 2 बिलोंग्स टू R एंड 2 3 बिलोंग्स टू R बट 1 3 डज नॉट बिलोंग टू आर। ये दो पहले से ही हैं इसमें, लेकिन ये तीसरा पेयर नहीं है, इसका मतलब ये ट्रांजिटिव नहीं है। दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे। हैव अ नाइस डे।